Alright guys, so I wanted to do this video today, and it's not a review, we're not talking about a specific product, but it's because the channel has been picking up a lot, and I have a ton of headphone reviews coming up. So I felt like now would be a good time, because I've seen a pattern in videos lately, at least in the comments section, that I want to point something out, or at least give people a different way of looking at things. If I'm reviewing a product, and I'm talking about a specific, if I'm talking about headphones, we'll just use these as examples. Let's just say I'm talking about a $300 pair of headphones that has insane, just earth-shattering bass. There are people, and there will be people, and has been people in the comment section to say, well, for $50 more, you can just get such and such headset. That may be true, but I want to point this out. Some people are saying, like, for the $300 bass earth-shattering headphones, for $50 more, you may be able to get the Sony 1000X M3, which is a great headphone. But they are for two different demographics, and it's not like comparing the same thing. We're talking about apples to oranges. The only thing that they really have in common is the fact that they are headphones, and they're wireless. Other than that, they're not the same at all. They are for two different people. Somebody that wants insane, just head-shaking bass, the Sony's not gonna fit that need. Somebody that wants a pair of headphones that can block out the rest of the world, the $300 earth-shattering bass headphones, they're not gonna do that. But they're not intended for that. And so the reason for saying this is, companies come out with things to fit different demographics. And, if you're gonna go on a video and tell people, well, you're stupid if you buy this, or why would you get this? Then understand that that product may not be for you. And the reason I say this is, everybody has an opinion, and everybody loves to share their opinion. But people also forget that there are people out there that has different tastes than them, that has different opinions, and has different needs. Let's use this as an example. Let's say that you're going to a car dealership to go buy a vehicle. You're going to spend $30,000, but you're looking for a minivan.
My swagger wagon, yeah, the swagger wagon, it's the swagger wagon. I got the pride in my ride, in my swagger wagon.
You find the minivan and you drive off the lot. Well, the next place that you stop, you get out to get groceries or get your kids or whatever, and somebody goes, you just spent $30,000 on a minivan, but for $30,000, you could have got the sports car. You could have got this insane fast sports car. That makes sense for person A. But for $30,000 also, it doesn't fit the needs for person B. And people, I think, get caught up in wanting to share their opinion so much, they don't actually understand that other people just enjoy different things, or they have different preferences, or there's just certain things they're not interested in. It's almost like it's not okay for somebody to have an opinion or have taste in something else. It's the same thing with like Apple and Android. If you like Apple, it's like, well, you're looked at this way. Or if you like Android, then, people have their reasons for wanting one thing over the other. The new Pixel phone, a lot of Apple people aren't going to be interested in. The new iPhones, these diehard Android fans don't care about. But guess what? The people that made the iPhone aren't aiming at the people that make the certain Android phone. So if you don't like something, then it's not for you, clearly. But it is possible that somebody out there may like it and may have a preference for such and such brand. And speaking of brands, this is another thing too, is a lot of people, and I've seen this many times, because there are situations where I can get a pair of headphones before they're even released to the public. I could be one of the first to try it out and do a review on them. But there will be people in the comment sections to say, these are trash, these are awful, these are, blah, blah, blah. They haven't even tried them out yet, but yet somehow they have a strong opinion about them. And I don't know what they're basing it off of. I don't know if they're basing it off of, well, I like my headphones so much that these can't be as good as those. They see things just like this and don't realize that outside of this little window, that there could be other products, that it may even be better than the ones that they have. Also understand that brands change, or brands offer different things for different people. Now I'm going to use Skull Candy for this situation, because Skull Candy back in the day, when they first came out, a lot of their headphones were just simply bass heavy. And a lot of their headphones were just bright and colorful because they were aiming at a demographic that were skaters or people that It's a different demographic than what Bose is aiming at. Now, my reason for saying this is Skullcandy throughout the years have released headphones like the Aviators and even the new Venues. They're not bass-heavy headphones, but they made them because they're offering something to a different demographic. Somebody that may want a cleaner sound, that doesn't want a bass-heavy sound. But people on the outside, without actually trying them, will just assume because they're Skullcandy that they're just bass-heavy. So a lot of people base an opinion off something blindly without trying them. And I can't understand that, but I'm actually guilty of that at the same time. The AirPods came out, $160 for what I thought was just like your earbuds that come with the phone, but wireless. So I had an opinion saying $160, they're not worth it. And once actually trying them, my opinion completely changed. Are they audiophile, top of the line, Bluetooth, earbuds? No. That they're not. But also understand that there are a lot of people in the market that aren't out there, trying to buy the top level audio headphones either. Some people are buying them based on their needs and based off the fact that, you can use Siri, you can use them to take calls, you can use them to interact with a lot of things in Apple in that ecosystem. So it fits a lot of people's needs. And it's okay that it fits their needs, but it doesn't fit yours. My problem is when people come in and call these other people idiots because they want a certain product or they like a certain product. They have their reasons for wanting those, and it's okay. You don't have to attack people because their opinion's different. And honestly, why would you attack somebody because they want a certain product? But the one thing I don't like is for people to come in and say, well, for this much money, you might as well just go ahead and get this. It's not the same thing. Just like the HyperX Cloud Mix. These just came out, $200, a gaming headset that you can also use Bluetooth wirelessly on other devices like your phone, the Vita, or any other things that have a Bluetooth option. Well, you might as well just do this. You might as well get, this open back headphone. This is a gaming headset that you can use Bluetooth and use on the go, and have booming bass and not bother anybody. But an open back headphone, you can't really use in public without it actually seeming like you're wearing speakers facing outwards and bugging everybody around you. And also at the same time, most open back headphones take an amp to be able to even push. And you're talking about headphones that are not wireless. So you're telling somebody they should go out and buy such and such open back headphone instead of buying this. These are two completely different type of headphones. Understand that there are so many different people in the world, and that's why there are different companies. That's why there are different types of items. One item's not made for you, and it's okay that somebody else may like the same item. You have to accept the fact that your opinion is not the only opinion out there. All right, guys, so thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that it makes sense or at least gets through to even just one person. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.